Hey, are we on? D. Gary Davis, how are you, sir? Good to see you.
Fine, doing great to see you.
Great. Say hello to everybody at hometown.
Hello, hometown.
Well, you don't even have anybody running against you in this race, do you? So you just sliding tonight?
Well, you might call it that. I know I really appreciate
are you
the
glad
situation that I'm in. I don't know if it's glad-handed or not, but it's been a great feeling to tell you.
Hollywood. People riding by, honking the horn. We're over here at Nellie Bell's at Gobble's little get-together. So what do you think about the election? Have you been around? Has there been a big turnout?
There has. There's been lines all day, but that's mainly because of the ballot. It's so long, got so many names on there.
It is a long ballot.
It's really confusing to a lot of people.
Now, there's a big early voting turnout, wasn't it?
Right, over 10,000.
Up 10,000? Wow.
Over 10,000 votes, so we should have over 20 today total, and that's great.
30-ish, huh? Total?
No, if there's another 10 today, which is what they're predicting, we'd have 20-something total.
Early voting in today.
Right.
Okay. Well, how many registered voters in the Bradley County?
I knew you were going to ask that. Do you remember that, Perk? I don't remember the number.
You can't talk to Perk because he's off camera.
It's still a lot of people that wouldn't be voting, but if we can get 20-something thousand to vote today, that's a good turnout.
Well, I mean, have you heard any buzz? What's going on, man?
I think there's going to be some close races.
I think there may be.
If I was predicting, I'd predict close.
You know what? It kind of warmed out, but it's cooling off. It's not as hot as it has
been.
Sun's
going down now.
Sun's going down.
Hospital's blocking the sun here. Anyway.
I feel a little breeze out there. People riding by on the highway. There's been a lot of predictions that some Republicans are going to lose in this election.
I'm not going to be part of those predictions, but there's going to be some good races. Really,
there's going to be some good close races. Good close races.
We had a lot of races settled in May, and it's good to have those behind us. But there's some tough ones out there now, and these judge races, 2 or 3 of them can go either way.
It's going to be right down to the wire, isn't it?
Sure is.
Well, the polls closed a little over 10 minutes ago. It's about 12 after.
And I think the problem we're having there is, did the polls close 10 minutes ago? Remember, if you're in line at 8 o'clock, you get to vote.
Good point.
And I checked at Walker Valley just before I came by here, and it was taking 45 minutes to vote. So if somebody's in line at 8 o'clock.
For one person?
Well, they were in line. It took them that long to get through the line.
Through the line vote.
So it could be 8:45 where they actually stop voting.
Good point. Good point.
If that's the case around the county, it'll be a while.
Well, if they're going to be too late, we can just make up the results and just.
As long as I can make up my part. Really, this has been a unique experience for me. I've never got to go through one like this. I think this is, I believe, the 9th time I've been on the ballot, and it's the first time I haven't known how to act. It's just a great feeling. I'm as humbled as I can be, and I'm so thankful I haven't been having to stand out in that street corner.
Boy, Mick,
it is so hot.
I know, and they were all out today. They were all out. They were last-minute campaigning.
I would drive by and feel so sorry for them. I almost wanted to get out there, but I didn't want to that bad.
That's all right. You just hold them in your prayers. That's all you got to do. That's it. Go into your air-conditioned office and then pray for them.
The people that have never ran for office don't realize the work put into it. People that are coming in off the streets now and hoping that their candidates come out successful, they are just drained from the heat and from the last several weeks of door knocking. It's just a lot of work. My hat's off to anybody that runs for office. We need to encourage people to do it, but at the same time, knowing how much work it is, and a lot of times, not everybody can win. I've won and lost, and I've worked my tail off and come up 100 votes short, and it's just a lot of work.
Well, obviously, the big primary was Gobble and Gilly. Now, Chris Watts is a great guy. I met him. We had him on a radio show a couple of weeks ago. Terrific guy. But Gobble is an absolute monster. There's no stopping the man. I don't think there's any question that Gobble is going to win this election.
Well, you would think so. It was...
What do you give him?
I think the predictions around town are 70-30. I don't know.
70-30.
I'm going 85-15.
I would put 85-15 or even 90-10.
You never know when people go in the booth, but based on what he did in May, he surprised a lot of people in the primary.
And Gilly was pulling a lot of votes off at that time.
So,
and he still pulled 70%, so he's got to pick up at least another 10 or 15.
I hear the thing the prisoners are most happy about is that instead of that old nasty bologna they've been getting, that they're going to be getting turkey sandwiches from now on.
Well, as long as
it's in the budget.
Sheriff Gobble don't go over the budget, I'm all for it.
My friend, I appreciate you coming by and talking with us, and
appreciate it.
Good luck to you in November, my friend.
Thanks a lot.